energetic success, that isolation has worked. You know how to decline physical fruits that are not tangible. They're not truly coming from tangible sources. Right? You know how to decline physical fruits from spiritual natures. I'll say it like that. And spirit can offer you many physical fruits that can lead you down a road that leads you astray. Yeah. Ace of Wands, this is a new spark here of how you can approach a situation from a different angle. This is really, really good. This is really like, these are counterparts here that have, I want to say orchestrated it, because it seems like this is something that, it's really giving something that's been done privately. Which personally ain't everybody's business, you know? Because we look at these cards and there's not really a lot of people around. Royal Priestess BB, and I'm an intuitive reader. Thank you for clicking on the video, and since you did, there must be something here for you. Not everything is yours, so take only what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. We ask that our high vibrational, loving, plus caring ancestor guides, guardian angels, archangels, and even Father God reign true and present. We pray that the good Lord contend with those that contend with us, plus fight against those that fight with us. Take up shield and buckler, arise and come to our aid. If anyone is here to send evil eye, ill wishes, or negative energy, Father God, we pray that it's escorted out to the left, to the left, to the left, and return back with love. Thank you in Jesus' name, amen. Hey collective, how are you doing? My beauty babes, my solid soldiers. How are y'all doing? I'm setting the timer to 30 minutes because I bought this timer, and we're going to use this timer in the Spiritualist Corner. Okay, how y'all doing? If you guys, we have been growing here in the Spiritualist Corner, and I'm so happy. You guys are like motivating me to keep it moving, keep it grooving. This week, guys, has been so much fun. I'm literally showing up at the end of the week, 3 videos, back to back to back, really 4 videos, because you guys are getting a pap as well. And I'm going hard because I was outside a little bit. Just a little bit, because I was outside a lot for my birthday. But it was the big 3-0, so your girl had to be outside a lot for that. But that's my business, you know what I mean? But I was outside a little bit in the middle of this week. And I was just kind of going with the flow. I was really doing my thing that I needed to do, you know, and I was like, okay, if I get around to posting the videos, yeah, I don't have on earrings. I do not like that. If I get around to posting the video before I do my other things, okay, it's fine, you know, like I'm in flow, I'm good, no problem. And I didn't get around to it, and I was kind of feeling some way, but I was like, you know what, no, you're in flow. This is how it's supposed to go, you know. So this week, we may have had some distractions, maybe, but they weren't really distractions. They were good for you either way, right? Because you have to have a break, you have to have a rest, and you have to be able to balance your life in all ways. So I think this week has been pretty good, collective. And honestly, you guys got the weekly message in the beginning of the week on time. Your girl did that on time, okay? It was on time because you got it on Monday. Okay, you got it on Monday. I don't want to hear nothing about it. Okay, this is literally Friday night. Really, it's Saturday morning. It's like 3 a.m. that I'm doing this. 3 in the morning. 3 in the morning. But still, I didn't leave you guys high and dry. You still got your proverbs. You still got your weekly energetic guidance blueprint, and your, you know, the energetic blueprint in general. So, you know, if you're not over on the Instagram getting it, that's not my problem, is it? Because I'm doing my part. But I'm grateful to have you guys here. The Spiritualist Corner is growing. We've almost hit 40 subscribers, yeah! I don't hear y'all clapping. Let me hear it, because that's a lot. Like, I always look at it like I'm getting jumped. And oh my goodness, I'm getting my ASS whooped. There's almost 40 people on my ASS. So I'm so excited. You know, it goes from 40 to 400 to 40,000 to 400,000. And then 4 million, you know, and then 40 million, you know, it just keeps growing and growing and growing. And at some point, you know, it might have to get it together, but for right now, I'm good with my crew, my 39 crew. I'm very, very happy, and I apologize for having you waiting for videos if you are more into the videos, which, you know, I always keep saying, you know, like, comment, and subscribe, because these things give me indicators, right? When you comment and you let me know, like, you know, I prefer videos. I went and checked out the Instagram, and it was okay. It was okay, or something like that. Like, maybe you're not a reader or something like that. Like, because over on Instagram, I post, like, you know, paragraphs I do put a lot of work into it. So, you know, I do like feedback to let me know. And I'm an improvement type girl. So, please let me know. And if not, a like will suffice. A like lets me know. Like, you know, you're in the right area, the right ballpark. You're going the right direction. Keep it going, you know. So, or it just also lets me know that, you know, you appreciate what I do just as much as I appreciate you being here one way or the other. I may not need it, but it's nice. You know, it's nice. So, anyway, I hope that you guys are doing good. I hope that you guys aren't too mad at me, because either way, I'm getting jumped, ain't I? And I hope that you guys enjoy this reading. I hope that they're good this week. We've kind of made it through the week, so I feel like this energy is going to kind of topple over into this upcoming week. And you'll probably be able to watch the messages together. So, where you get 30 minutes here, you'll probably have 30 minutes for next week, too, which is literally like in 2 days. And they'll probably coincide. They'll probably go together, because that's just what I'm feeling. So we do have a our prayer card for the week, which is teach us to number our days that we may gain a heart of wisdom. That is our prayer card for the week. It is Psalm 90:12. Okay, it's up here. I would take it down, but I kind of don't feel like it. I kind of don't feel like it, guys. And this week feels a little better because I'm starting off with the collective. Last week we started off with Divine Masculine, and Divine Masculine had us going through loop-de-loop, hoop-de-hoops. We didn't know what was going on with Divine Masculine. It was like, oh, child, I won't be starting the week off with them again. They got all type of things going on. Even though technically, like, their reading goes up first in the weat. I mean, honey, the way they stirred the pot, I said, we will not be leading with them when I do the videos, okay? Because normally I take the collective first, and then I do Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine, and then I post Divine Masculine, the collective, and then Divine Feminine. But, we will not be, Divine Masculine then ruined it. They will no longer be recorded first. We will no longer tap into that energy first, because what in the world was that? Divine Masculine got so much going on over there, child. Oh my goodness, I don't even know how I'm going to feel about getting to the read tonight. I promise if I get to the Divine Masculine reads, if they tear me up, I'm going to be so tired. I'm going to be so done, and I am so serious. Guys, normally I shuffle these cards out, but in the pick-a-pals, I pulled the cards a different way because I was kind of playing around. Because I do my own readings. That's how you get pretty. Okay, I don't recommend it to other people, but that's what I do. Mind your business, what I do. Okay. But I was doing reading for myself, picking up on my own energy and things like that, and I pulled it this way, and I liked it. So I'm gonna shuffle. Death on the bottom of the deck. This actually points to a conscious or subconscious evolution that you are driven to by the power of others. I got the power. Is it coming from other people? I just kind of feel through. I'm not looking at it, and I just pull out cards. I'm not looking at it. If I do look at it, I don't pull that one. But I'm not looking at it. I'm literally turning my head as I do it. Because doesn't that leave for more suspense? And if you guys don't like this, you know, you feel like, I feel like you're looking at it. Which, girl, boy, please. Okay, 6 cards is pretty good. I've been on the number of 6 lately, guys. I might be falling in love. Let's hope not. Let's do it another little reshuffle. Let's hope not. Look at me. I gotta stop. Let's hope so. I hope so. Bottom of the deck. Wow. Proverbs 26 in reverse. Many claims to have unfailing love, but a faithful man who can find in reverse. Somebody is faithful. Somebody has a good heart. Somebody's faithful. This card is in reverse. Usually when it's upright. Superstar. Someone's a superstar. Usually when it's upright, it says that the energy is very unsafe, unstable, unpredictable. An energy aligned with science worth the experience. Very convincing energy appears dedicated. So somebody has a good heart. Somebody is very dedicated. Like guardian angel frugal. Someone is an angel that's protecting someone's finances. That's kind of nice. Or someone has angelic energy like that. So let's flip these. Community gossip. Rah, 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 rah. That's all I ever hear. Wow. About someone committing? Proverbs 18:22, he who finds a wife finds what is good and receives favor from the Lord. A blessing is bestowed upon a righteous man, a gift of love, joy, wealth, and abundance. A wife. This card calls you to be a blessing to a divine masculine. You are a blessed wife who brings wealth and abundance to any home. A man's miracle, a divine treasure. People are gossiping about somebody. What do they call it? Somebody found a good one? Somebody found a wife? Or somebody gossiping about somebody being a wife? Oh my goodness, it's only a matter of time, and this is something that was spinning around the block anyway. The physical results of your manifestations are locked, loaded, and ready to go. The only thing you are waiting on is the proper timing. This is no time to be or get lazy. Consistency is key. Keep doing what you're doing in order to receive what you desire when the time aligns. Wow. Why are they gossiping about this? Let me see. What's going on? Because somebody is moving into one of the happiest, most joyous times in their life. Somebody is walking into prosperity and pure happiness. Sun card energy. What in the world? And people are gossiping about it. Because somebody got the knowledge that they are committed. That somebody that found a wife. Y'all, what's going on? Look at me, man. Those are double wisdom cards. Oh my goodness. Wisdom is more profitable than silver and yields better returns than gold. Nothing you desire can compare with her. Proverbs 3:15. Somebody, oh my goodness, somebody that hit it big. Oh my goodness. Somebody, divine wisdom. You are a visionary. Somebody got a vision on them. Somebody that hit it big. What in the world in terms of commitment? And it's like it's wife energy. Somebody is like called to be a wife, and people are talking extremely negatively about this. Like somebody is like moving. And it's so crazy to say that this is in line with this, where this is like one of the happiest cards in this deck. Like the sun card energy here. It literally says pulling this card insinuates a joyous time in life and new beginnings. Someone is giving birth. And it is a wife. And somebody saw this. Somebody has like really good vision. Somebody's really wise. You hold the wisdom and knowledge that are considered keys to the universe. What you hold is extremely valuable compared to anything else. And it's this person. Oh my goodness. It's this person. A blessing is bestowed upon a righteous man. A gift of love, joy, wealth, and abundance. You are a blessed wife who brings wealth and abundance to any home. A man's miracle. And somebody saw this off the rip. And this is what got people talking. Your gifts go beyond the 3D and take form on the 7D. You are a visionary. All this talk is because somebody was right here about committing. Somebody committed to somebody. Somebody got a person that's wealthy, and it's because of this wisdom here. And it's because they very wise. They very smart. They hold a certain amount of wealth. I'm here. I smell money. I don't know where that's from. I can't remember what that is from. But I believe it's like a comedy. Oh my goodness, Ten of Pentacles pops out on the rip. This is the Doors Tarot. Somebody's walking into somebody's walking into wealth. And it's because they have like tremendous wisdom. They are a visionary. They saw this ahead of time. And this is what got people just chitter-chattering. People got a lot to say. People got a lot to say right now. Because they got a lot to say about this commitment where they may have already, this is somebody could already be married here. Yeah, the lovers. It's like they were trying to point something out where others were looking at something else. Where like they weren't noticing that because they were so busy trying to point out what they were trying to point out. These people are just like talking. This could be somebody that's already been committed to somebody for a while. And this could be a wife or a husband, whatever. Somebody you committed to. This is marriage though for sure. This is like legal paperwork marriage. Like, yeah. Y'all. What in the world with the 10 of chalices, this 10 of cups, these two tens off the rip with the King of Swords? This a man. What in the world? If the divine masculines come up in this reading today, I'm gonna pass out. What in the world? This is a masculine. And you know what? This is so funny because last week we had all the kings but King of Swords. Now this week in the collective reading, the King of Swords said, I'm ready to show up. Wait, what? The King of Swords said, I'm here and I'm present and I'm ready to show up. It's like, well, what was your last week? Working on this. The King of Swords said, I was working on this last week. No, really, 3 of Pentacles. Physically working at your craft. Physically working at your skills. Like, physically growing through working at your craft, your skills, right? And this 3 of Pentacles, they're alone, right? They've already done previous things that have been different, but it's still similar because it's carving out a door, right? It's creating an opportunity. This is a masculine here, or I'm just a man, because it doesn't have to be a divine masculine, but I'm going divine masculine because this card says divine masculine. Okay, and to have this much chatter, first of all, there are 3 wisdom cards here. King of Swords is the wisest. He's the most logical. He's the smartest. If we're being honest, he's very wise. He's very logical, at least in terms of swords, right? It's the highest sword card that you can get. These are 3 wisdom cards here. This somebody that calculated this. Somebody did this. Somebody saw this out way ahead of time. Sure did. Whoever this is, and this, it's not giving energy like, it's giving energy like somebody's already married here. That's what it's giving. It's giving like, oh, I already locked that down or something like that. Like, it was only a matter of time. It's like, it's all this gossip, all this communication or something like that because people just figuring it out or people just really putting it all together. What this person's saying, like, I've been put it together. they that serious. Like, I'm that the funk serious. I've been put it together. I've been put together a while ago. I seen this up on the 7D before it even made it down into the 3D. And they are like, they're not flexing it. They're just like, you know, I'm hearing, I can fix that. They coming in to, like, now that you see what I can do, right? Now that you see that I am established or esteemed, which is so crazy because this is Aquarian energy and this is Taurus energy. These two energies square each other, but they are working together well here. It's crazy because somebody's dreams and desires is right here. In terms of legacy, in terms of tradition, in terms of physical fulfillment and contentment, and also emotional subconscious fulfillment and contentment, dreams, desires, they got it. They got it. Somebody said, I want a certain type of family physically, and I want a certain type of emotional contentment. I want to feel a certain type of way about my partner. And they got it. Somebody got it. Somebody here, very, very wise collective. I don't know if this is female, male, what. Because there's a female on this card. Somebody is physically grateful for everything that they've gone through. Somebody's being grateful for the work that they've put in, everything that they have seen and dealt with in their life. They're really, really grateful here. This is wild, collective. I didn't even think this would start out. And this could be a feminine that's in masculine energy where it's like, oh, he's been mine. You know what I mean? And that may be where this gossip is coming from. Let me get just a few more cards on that. That may be where this gossip is coming from. Where people was like, because I keep hearing, hey, Professor Ogilvy. Well, people was talking about her so much at the end of the day, she married that man. At the end of the day, she got that man. That's what this could be here. Like, somebody could have known from the rip, like, that is my husband. Yeah, that is my husband. That is my wife. And somebody could very well be like, yeah, married already. Ace of Pentacles. Somebody may have had a physical opportunity come in to commit, and they did, and nobody knew it. And now everybody talking about it. And everybody was talking about, like, why would you do it? It's kind of like, it's coming up again. It's coming up again because this Four of Pentacles is like being stuck, being stagnant, like physically holding on. Or really it's being physically stuck here at this door because you can't fit through it. You're too big to go through it. So what you're trying to decide, like, how to get through the door. Because going over the wall doesn't look so good, you know. People could probably see up her dress or something like that. You know, someone was stuck here for a while. It's because this marriage could have been quiet. It could have been real quiet on the creek. It could have been quiet. You know, it could have been a commitment that was done where, you know, everybody had something to say about it, that knew about it. Like, why would you do that? You know what I mean? And now everybody's still talking about it because they see why they did that. Like, it's like results are coming in. Results are coming in. And it's showing up that whoever this is that made this move is a lot more logical and wise than people assumed. And they're learning more. Because this is the knowledge card. It says go learn something. Time to learn something new. School is for knowledge. Go learn something that interests you. Trust that it is an investment and it will pay off in the long run as long as you are doing it for the right reasons. Your knowledge has paid off. This is somebody that has been learning. They've been studying. They've been picking things up. Y'all, we got a pair. We got a match. Collective. And the wheel is turning in your face. Oh, you can't even see it. We got a Queen of Swords that just came out. This is a match. This is a match showing up in the collective. There's two people that could have been with this. What's going on, y'all? What is y'all doing in here? Like, and the wheel is turning in your favor. This might be a divine masculine and a divine feminine both together. For sure. That did this. And the wheel is turning in your favor. You can't exactly see how. Somebody's giving birth, though. People can see that. People know that. That's what people are talking about. They can see the outcome. They can see that you're walking into one of the most joyous times of your life. But everything's not clear. The moon card. There's a door here that you haven't even noticed. Maybe you know it's there. Maybe you don't. People can't really tell. Because it just looks like you're just on a stroll. Like you know that you're getting ready to birth something. And something's getting ready to come out. And you're really just chilling. Yeah. The Hermit. Isolation energy. You really chilling. You really kicking it to yourself. With the 8 of Wands. Because you're energetically successful. You got many keys. Many, many keys. This is energetic success. The isolation has worked. You know how to decline physical fruits that are not tangible. They're not truly coming from tangible sources. Right? You know how to decline physical fruits from spiritual natures. I'll say it like that. And spirit can offer you many physical fruits that can lead you down a road that leads you astray. Yeah. Ace of Wands. This is a new spark here of how you can approach a situation from a different angle. This is really, really good. This is literally like these are counterparts here that have, I want to say orchestrated it, because it seems like this is something that, it's really giving something that's been done privately. Whereas personally, it ain't everybody's business, you know? Because we look at these cards and there's not really a lot of people around. You know, this card has kids in it. This has people, you know, cheering them on here. But there's not really a lot of people around. The talking is coming from the wheel turning in your favor, which you need them to do to help you with that at the end of the day. You know, and from the subconscious contentment. The fact that these two are emotionally balanced, even though it's air. This is Aquarius and Gemini. Even though it's air, it's still emotionally balanced. And really, someone wants this King of Swords to be really off balance here. Because I just knocked the card and it almost went in reverse. It didn't go in reverse, but it almost did. Somebody wants this King of Swords to be emotionally off balance because it messes with his logic. And he might have higher eyesight than this Queen of Swords because it's a higher card, technically. Technically, right? Yeah, jealousy. Somebody's jealous. Talking behind the back. Somebody is talking behind somebody's back. This is not the first time that I picked this up. I keep channeling an old reading of mine that I did a year ago. When we first opened the Spiritualist Corner, I did a reading and it said they got caught red-handed. So if you are in this reading, you're watching this reading, you need to go back and watch that reading. I am most likely going to put it somewhere. I might put it in the comments or something like that. But I'm going to put it somewhere so that you guys can easily go to it. You don't have to go searching for it. Even though I feel like I've set the page up kind of easily to go find it. But I'm going to make it easier for you because that's what I kind of like to do. Somebody petty, they starting rumors, they talking behind your back. And you can catch them if you want to. But I'm just going to go ahead and tell you true collective. You don't have to. I ain't got to make it up. Really just move the card. You don't have to because you're ascending. Okay? Yeah, you're moving past your past, and somebody may be moving into something new, and it all starts with a meetup. It starts with a plan, a discussion, or, you know, dating in some type of way. You gotta let your past go. Okay, there's history. It happened, left behind, looking back. You gotta let your past go, and you gotta stop looking behind you. Okay, because at the end of the day, what's behind you is some jealous mother chonkers. Do you hear me? They are very jealous of you. They are talking about you with other people. And the stuff that they are saying, it's like, oh my goodness, you think low of me. And I'm laughing because, you know, it gets kind of comical at some point where you go like, wow, you think really low of me. let's kind of play through it. Call, hearing from, conversation, talking, unblocking. This could be somebody that you recently talked to or somebody that recently unblocked you or you unblocked them. That's a bad idea. Okay, or somebody that you just heard from. They be talking about you. Okay, they may have said they was moving or they boxing up stuff. They need to change the environment, or maybe you told them you was moving, whatever. They talking about you, baby. They are talking about you in a negative way. They are very, very jealous of you. Okay, this somebody, baby, they're not vibing with you. Yeah. Yeah. And it could be somebody, oh yes, this is something that was in secret. This is something that was in secret. Love affair, keeping things inside. This was something in secret. And because of that, something here had to end. Completely done, moving on, ending cycles, lesson learned, coming full circle. Something had to end here on this King of Swords energy, on this King of Swords end. This energy. Yeah, somebody's no longer lost on how to come out of their past. Somebody's not looking back anymore. Somebody's moving forward. Somebody's ready to learn something new, to experience something new. And this could be in love, right? This is a King of Swords that's like, you know, I want to work it out. Which is crazy because think about a King of Swords begging. It's really just negotiation. It's just negotiation, I promise. A King of Swords is not begging you. He's negotiating with you. Honestly, it may come. He may try to, you know, make it a little sweet, which for him, this is a cold man. At the end of the day, he might have some water placement or something with this Pisces card. But he ain't begging. He's negotiating. Okay, but either way, this King of Swords wants to work this out with this Queen of Swords, and it could be somebody that's like literally like, you're already married or you're getting married, like they're gonna, you know, lock this down or something like that, where they maybe said they were gonna lock it down. I'm not sure. Forbidden love affair and came up here twice, y'all. This was a love affair. I'm hearing Alicia Keys. I haven't heard that in so long, but I'm hearing Alicia Keys. This was a love affair. This was a love affair. And I'm thinking about, like, you know how people get married and they don't ever get divorced? Like, people do stuff, people be getting married and stuff, and they don't ever get divorced. That's what this is kind of giving. Surprise! What did I say, y'all? Unexpected action, spontaneous showing up, unexpected change. It's really giving that. Like, two people got married. Like, I think it's called Teenage Love Affair by Alicia Keys. It's like two people got married at a young age or something. They had a love affair or something at a young age, and it was a secret or something maybe they weren't supposed to do or something like that, and they just they never undid it, and it was so much gossip around it because I guess maybe it got out, or maybe like an inner circle knew or something like that. And wow, this is crazy. What's going on in the collective? I'm technically all in somebody's business, but let's keep going because this kind of good. This is kind of good, collective. What y'all be doing? But it's still like, you know, somebody been trying to hold it together for a minute. Somebody been trying to get a freaking grip and hold it together because they're like, wow, I'm really, and somebody didn't want to get back at somebody here. Somebody could have been a heartbreaker. And somebody didn't want to get back at somebody here. Because you see, they're separate. The King and Queen of Swords, they're separate. But they are together. With this 10 of Chalices in this deck, this is a marriage card. And it's on top of the Proverbs 18:22. It's like somebody got married. And it was like it was a love affair. It was secret. It was forbidden. Like maybe it was like a young. Because these are two older characters on this card. So maybe it's something that's like rekindled or something now that you older or something. You kind of, oh, we still married anyway, so we're gonna be married, and everybody just talking about it like, dang, can you believe that? And this King of Swords saw this and knew this from the jump. This King of Swords probably, I don't know how that really works, but if it came down to it, like, you know, well, we need to get a divorce, this King of Swords probably like, we're not getting a divorce, we're gonna stay together, because this King of Swords saw that it would work out in the long run. Very, very wealthy. Like this King of Swords may have saw like this Queen of Swords just needed more experience, or just needed more growth, like needed to learn more. With the wisdom is more profitable than silver and yields better returns than gold. Like this King of Swords may have thought like this Queen of Swords is actually very smart. She just needed more, he or she, but I'm just going off of the cards here, he and she. She just needed more time to live and learn, you know. So that may have been the thing. Like maybe King of Swords was like, yeah, okay, yeah, here go the paperwork. You know what I mean? And she may have signed it, and he never signed it. It turned to him or something like that. That's crazy work. Maybe that's it. Yeah. And somebody's not blind. Somebody can see this clearly. Somebody's not looking for the answers for this because they already know. And this is why they were attracting toxic partners, because they were being triggered to grow so they can come back into this relationship. Collective. Oh, because they're meant to start a family, so they can't be too old. You can't be too old. Who is this? My baddie babes, my solid soldiers. What y'all got going on here? This is so cute. You can't be too old because you're meant to start a family. You're meant to make a home and be safe and secure with one another. So you can't be too old. This is good. I don't have to make it up, guys. This is good. But still creating problems, thirsty for attention, overreacting drama queen. I am a little bit of a drama queen. But somebody was creating problems here in this dynamic. Somebody was creating problems here. Somebody was overreacting. Because somebody kept reminiscing. What in the world? What have you guys got going on this week? Truths are really hitting the light. It's really coming out, and it's like because people can just like see it. It's like if this King of Swords invested in like staying in this, everybody can see that, and it's like everybody talking about it, and it's extremely negative. It's bringing heat, and I don't have to lie. Extreme on the bottom of the deck. People are being harsh. It ain't nothing to cut that off. People are getting cut off. Because people are talking crazy, talking out the side of your neck. People are talking out the side of their neck. And at the end of the day, these two got telepathy. They may not be too close, but they know what's going on. Yeah, reflection. Dark night of the soul, facing inner truth. Somebody's going through a dark night of the soul here. Either this King of Swords or this Queen of Swords. It's because these people around them, the things they're saying. It might be this Queen of Swords where these people are just kind of like, because you still married to them and da-da-da, you shouldn't even be with them, and you think they gonna pan out like this, and they lied to you about a divorce and all this. So this is crazy work. Like, what y'all have going on? You know, deja vu comes out. Somebody like, they see you and it's not lust. Oh my goodness, it's not lust. It's not lust. It's not lust. They are committed. It's giving this King of Swords. It was like deja vu. I seen you and it came all back. There's history. Deja vu. It didn't hit me. What is this over here? Influences. Others involved. Third parties. Intervention. Manipulation. It's like there were some influences here on this Queen of Swords end. And it could mean that something got in between this King of Swords and Queen of Swords. That kept them from coming to terms earlier, right? Because the terms is what's in between them. And that was this wall that was trying to be gotten over here. And this Queen of Swords knew that. This Queen of Swords knew this. This Queen of Swords knew that this commitment was still here. This Queen of Swords ain't no fool. She knew it. Clear as day. Like, they ain't signed no papers and turned no papers in. They ain't signed no papers and turned them papers in. This Queen of Swords is too smart. She's just as smart as him, really. Only reason why he tops her just a little bit more logically, is because sometimes the Queen of Swords can be too cutthroat. Like, sometimes she can allow her tough love, her toughness, her harshness to override her logic. Where it's kind of like, you are missing the point here, girlfriend. You trying to cut somebody down, where you missing the point, you know? But still here, there were third party influences here. There were others involved that was keeping these two from coming to terms and working it out. Y'all, this is good. I'm still going. It's over 30 minutes. I can't believe it. It's good. Collective. What the heck? You guys are turning up. And I haven't even pulled out any other deck. This is good. Okay, I'm going to put this deck down. Bottom of the deck. Toxic in reverse. Whoever this is, my baddie babes, my solid soldiers, y'all not toxic. This is healthy love here. And you guys are bottling it up. This is unconditional healthy love. And you're bottling it up. What is it? It's an explosion. It's going to be an explosion. What are you doing? Because somebody's been so guarded. What are you doing? Oh my goodness. And don't want to talk when you should. You should unblock them and you should talk. Because honestly, on this end, it's cleared up. You know what I mean? It's kind of giving like, you know, the third party influences or the other people involved are more so trying to be on this Queen of Swords end, and she's not even facing them. She's not even paying attention to them. Like, they're not going to get anywhere on this end, right? The main hang up that was here was somebody being lost in the sauce and looking back in their past, which most likely was this King of Swords, which he's not doing it anymore. Deja vu to hit him. Okay, said, wait a minute. Yeah, if somebody's single too, somebody keeps saying, I'm single, and it's irritating. Somebody like, no, you're not. Stop saying that. But somebody's really just very independent and they're free from attachment, which gives off this energy of being available today. And it's pissing somebody off. You got somebody obsessed. Somebody is holding on, clinging. They can't let go. They got all type of anxieties. They say, ain't no single. Single what? You releasing a song? No, ain't no single. Somebody's just like, somebody is just having a, because somebody said, we finna start a family. Somebody said, we finna settle down. We all settle down. What is happening? This is good. This is good. Oh, because somebody said somebody was a side piece. Somebody was a mistress, a secret hookup. You know, a mistress isn't really like on the side of somebody's relationship. It's just like, it's really just a secret hookup. Like, if you look up the definition of a mistress, it's really just like a secret hookup. Like, people don't know that you're together. That's it and that's all. So, technically, if people did not know about this commitment, this marriage, then yes, the female in this would be a mistress. She would be a secret hookup in a sense, right? But it doesn't necessarily mean that you are another woman. But there was another woman here though. Yeah, and that's who's gossiping. That's who's gossiping because they realize like you're the one. You're their life partner. You have a spiritual connection. The side piece is gossiping. The side piece is starting all of this. All these rumors, all this community, all this chatter and yatter and all that. The side piece is the one that's doing it. Whoever it was, whoever was messing with somebody on the side, for real. Like, you were in a commitment, which is crazy because I'm hearing double commitment. Somebody married, had a girlfriend, and had a side piece. What's going on? That's too much for me. I feel like I'm going to have a heart attack. Okay? Yeah. And somebody been getting the signs that this who been spreading all this malicious gossip, this who is doing, like, you know, trying to make somebody look like a fool, trying to mess with somebody's image, you know, being petty, spreading rumors, somebody getting all of the signs. And this is how they made a decision to go with they soulmate, to go to who they originally committed to because they were ready. Not really because outside of anything, they was just waiting on this person to be ready. Really, because this person had more to learn. This person had more to experience, yeah. And they're being stubborn. Somebody was being stubborn. They were not going to marry anybody outside of this person. This is the one for them. Their soulmate. That's why they married them. Like, hello? That's why they married them. And that's why whenever it came down to it to get a divorce, it didn't happen. It did not happen. So we're going to pull a few somebody's emotional. Somebody feels type of way now that the truth is out. We're going to pull a few relationship truth cards. This is crazy. How you going to have a wife? Or how you going to have, you know, how you going to be married? You're going to have a relationship and you're going to have a situationship? Ooh, that's a lot going on. That's a lot going on. Somebody don't like to be alone. That's not good. That's not good, you know what I mean? Like, that's not very cash money of you. That's not very, you know, that's not very healthy. You know, somebody's in a more healthy space now. Somebody is realizing that they're not in this toxic energy anymore, where they probably would have been poisoned to whoever they were married to, especially if they were still in a space of growing, learning, and blooming into who they're meant to be. They could have poisoned them down. They could have had them being somebody that they really didn't, you know, want to be. They could have really ruined them. And it seems like somebody said, I'm going to sit and I'm going to wait it out. And I'm going to tell you this here, I ain't finna divorce them. They mine. Somebody is very possessive. Somebody literally said, they're mine. They're mine. Mine. Like, somebody literally would hold up somebody's arm like, see this here? Mine. Like, oh my goodness. Collective, I don't know what's going on. This a lot today. Yeah, their past was speaking, drifting apart. Somebody pulling away. Ooh, yeah, somebody's pulling away from their past. They're no longer lost. They're not in confusion anymore. Closeness slowly turned into space, right? This King of Swords, they're completely done with their past. They're moving on. They're ending cycles. Their past was speaking. They reacted to their past, not you. They may have hurt this person. They may have. But it's because their past was speaking, right? They had a fear of rejection. They didn't feel good enough. They felt like they'd be cut down, which is crazy because you're married. So it's kind of like, that don't even make sense. But okay, sure. They felt like they would be cut down on. And they have some unspoken resentment for feeling like they weren't good enough. They have some unspoken resentment towards their partner, where it's like, you made me feel like I wasn't good enough. And it's really not their partner's fault. And they're looking for the answers of like why they feel this resentment and why they feel like they're not good enough. And they're getting a reality check because they never got clear signals on how this other person felt about them. They want clear signals, but they're not asking for it. They're looking for them instead of asking. You got to open your mouth. Your intuition, though. And they intuitively know they need to open their mouth. They need to say it. But they just, maybe they're afraid you won't say it. Who knows? They about to stop faking it, though. They made some promises that they were not keeping, that they are committing to. And they will be doing now, yeah. They standing on their own. They standing on their own. They don't need anybody else. They realize they were being gaslit. They question reality. Because people were questioning their reality of the situation to the point they were doubting themselves. And they intuitively knew that if they had clarity from this other person, everything would be fine. And now they're taking responsibility. Somebody's coming to get clarity, or they're coming to give clarity. Okay? Woo! Collective. Bang, bang, boogie. This one here ate it down. All right. So let's get the angel number for the week. I don't know how this is going to play into next week, collective. I haven't even got the divine feminine, divine masculine. I'm all over the place. This is juicy, but my goodness. So let's see. The angel number for this week is 858, and the affirmation is I receive love. Wow, I receive love. The proverbs for this week is truthful lips endure forever, but a lying tongue lasts only a moment. Proverbs 12:19. Okay, so let's look at the angel number 858. Y'all, I'm so on edge. This is so much. This is so much. This is crazy work. Woo, what y'all got going on? Y'all might have to call me back. 858, restoration. Receive love. Love is coming your way. If you are single, get ready to meet new people. If you are in a relationship, be prepared for a wave of renewal. There is love in the air, and it always starts with you. Place your hands on your heart chakra and repeat this mantra. I receive love. Well, that's pretty fitting, and I cannot make it up. Y'all, I wrote this down. April 26th for May 2nd. So, I don't know. I don't know, guys. Every week it seems like I'm getting twisted up in here. This is fun, though, collective. At least it's lighter. At least it's more loving, right? We love to see two people staying together because they were never apart. So, I don't know. Let me know how it resonates, y'all. Let me know what's going on. If you guys are going to do a vow renewal, let me know when it's going to be so I can come. Y'all know I like to eat and party. So, hit my line. Let me have a good time. Make sure that you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram because I do my weekly updates over there. Make sure that you follow me on Reddit because I give away free readings. Make sure that you subscribe here because how are we going to talk again? Yeah, you got to subscribe. And most importantly, make sure you have a beautiful, blessed, and abundant day. Later.